my internet friends. My name is Katie Overton, and welcome to my finale commentary of Dancing with the Stars Season 24. Thank God we can finally rid ourselves of this season. This was absolutely exhausting. There was so much bullshit and outcries left and right each and every week. There were even times I felt like I couldn't enjoy the season because of everyone arguing over the littlest things. But hey, the sooner I talk about the finale, the sooner I get to have a break and get ready to have a great-ass summer, and I'm sure you guys are ready for the summer as well. So let's talk about what happened during the finale. Grandpa Rossi started out the finale with the redemption of his Viennese waltz. It was lovely at its finest. His lines were extending, which I always love. I just wish the tempo was slowed down. The routine basically looked rushed as a complete package. There were times where David was trying to catch up, and then it looked like Lindsay couldn't keep up. It was good for what it was. I just wish it was more clean, precise, and not too chaotic. That's all I wanted. Now, getting into his freestyle, this is what I wanted when I dreamed of anybody from the baseball world competing on Dance with the Stars. It truly showcased all the best qualities in Grandpa Rossi. Plus, plugging in the Chicago Cubs was the icing on the cake, and you know people were going to vote for him based on the Cubs' win in November. This was a great quality dance for a very well-likable man. I'm going to remember this for a long time. Trust me on that one. Normani's redemption quickstep. To give her credit, it was better than her first one. But honestly, it threw me off with her outfit choice. With what she was wearing, I thought she was going for a tango or something like that. Her outfit just didn't suit the quickstep. The color scheme went with the song, though, and that's quite an accomplishment. She really did improve on her steps and being on time, and I really thought it was sharp and clean. That's all I could say for that. And while her freestyle was simple and lovely, I thought it was sort of a letdown. If you were really going to showcase Normani in the best way possible, you would have jammed in Fifth Harmony and have her do what she does every night when she's on tour. I wanted to see why harmonizers love her so fucking much, and this was not what I had expected. I'm sure you could look at Zendaya's dances from season 16 and then watch her freestyle and think that it was also a letdown. Val fucked himself over once again. It's like we always say here at Dance with the Stars, it don't matter how great of a dancer you are, it all comes down to the freestyle. The freestyle has to be something the audience will definitely remember as a whole, and for me and some viewers, Normani's freestyle wasn't a winner. I was honestly surprised that Rashad was redoing a Viennese waltz. I thought it was great the first time around, but then again, what do I know about selecting shit? What I loved about this was that Rashad and Emma were considering this a continuation from their first one. This was executed wonderfully, but I still preferred their first one, probably because it was more relatable. But the fact that the judges thought that this was more superior than Normani and David's first dances, that says a lot, probably. And yeah, they probably would have gave Normani a perfect score had she not irked them for whatever reason. Okay, let's be real. Bill Engvall was the only other person that Emma had to create a freestyle for, and while it wasn't the greatest, Bill was still lovable and comical. Fast forward to season 24, and what did we get from her with Rashad? A party-rocking performance. It felt like I was watching a throwback to the 90s. It was amazing all around. Rashad was looking like a young Will Smith from the Fresh Prince days, and I loved that personally. Am I the only one that also appreciated the fact that he put in a bit of Stomp the Yard in his routine? Let alone, does anybody else remember that movie? Okay, going back to where I am. Rashad's freestyle was a showstopper from start to finish. I like to believe he pleased everyone's expectations, and I applaud him on creating something unique with Emma. Usually when we get to night 2 of the finale, I talk about how I thought some parts of it went down, like the final fusion dances or whatever. But honestly, everybody stepped up their A game. I thought everyone did a great job with them. You know what, even Bonner salvaged himself by doing the only thing he was good at, the cha-cha. And Charo was fantastic with her guitar skills. We should have had her as a musical guest and not be a contestant. Also, I'm thrilled that Erica didn't dance again. That was the last thing I wanted, to be honest with y'all. I kinda wish we saw Chris dance one last time, but hey, as long as I got to see him again, I was a happy camper. But I wanted to talk about Normani's repeat of her salsa from the week that Heather was eliminated. What bothered me about it the first time was it wasn't a Normani performance to me. It just seemed like an homage to the Pussycat Dolls. But this one was so much better. This was a Normani performance. I've come to appreciate this one basically because she was just having fun now that the season was over. Oh, and that reminds me, does anyone else think it was sort of odd that David and Rashad had medleys in their freestyles, yet Normani had only one song? I don't know, I just found that to be kind of fishy. But anyway, let's move on to the obvious part that has everyone still fighting on social media. Tom, who got third place this season?
Normani and Val.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Okay, let me rant about shit. I get that some of you harmonizers are upset with the outcome, but bullying Rashad, Emma, David, and Lindsay isn't going to get you anywhere in life. It makes you petty, pathetic, and childish. Normani talked about how bullying is absolutely wrong a couple of weeks ago. Don't be a goddamn hypocrite. Every idol that has a huge fan base thinks that they have an advantage to help them win the show. Sometimes it works, and other times it doesn't. You also have to be very liked and have a great personality to win this show. To be honest, I don't think we really got to know Normani in the same way we got to know Rashad and David, and that probably hurt her advantage with some of the older demographic. After season 20, when Rumor Willis won over Riker Lynch, I think that's when some of the fans of this show have been trying to understand how much the producers are manipulating the statistics. We've all been strategic, we all know they play favorites every season, but this season, I like to believe that most of the viewership has defeated the standard bullshit and crowned Rashad and Emma the Mirrorball champions. And I couldn't be happier. This was my favorite team from the very beginning, and I felt like Emma finally had a chance with a strong contender. And I was absolutely right. You guys should have seen my reaction when they were crowned the winners. I felt like I had a stroke or I was in a coma. It just didn't seem real. And then you wake up the following morning and then you realize it was reality. That is the best feeling in the world. Congratulations to Rashad and Emma on a fantastic run this season, and I couldn't be more proud of y'all. Your hard work, dedication, and passion to create dances for us every week paid off tremendously. Also, I want to be a bigger person and give a congratulations to Grandpa Rossi and Normani for competing this season and making this a close race with Rashad. Whatever the outcome may have been if Rashad didn't win, you guys are all winners and you deserve to be finalists in your own rights. I know that I said on Twitter that I was going to make videos about other shows during the summer, but let's see how that one plays out. I want to do it, but at the same time, I want to clear my mind from all the stress this season has brought out in me. Don't worry though, I will be back for season 25. Whoa, 25 seasons of Celebrities Dancing, that's fucking crazy. In case you guys haven't heard, ABC has renewed Dancing with the Stars up until season 26. That one is even more nuts to think about. My only concern with the conclusion of the season is how are they going to treat Emma now that she's a Mirrorball champion? Are the producers going to start giving her better partners, or are they going to go back to their old ways? Honestly, I feel like Emma deserves more respect, just like all the other pros that haven't won a Mirrorball yet. Lindsay and Sharna will always just be women that get so close yet so far away from winning. Gleb, Artem, and Sasha always get the shitty treatment because the producers probably don't see them as worthy as they think Val is. And Keo is always disrespected, so that's probably never going to change. And for that, I am so sorry, Keo. I would love to see Haley as a pro in the future, but I think she might get a lot of hate just because she's dating Derek. Derek probably isn't going to come back now that he has a new show, so what is everyone still bitching about? Also, I do have to agree with the Schmerikowski brothers. Alan needs to be a pro. Are we foreshadowing a spot for him in season 25? Let alone, are we going to have a season where both Max and Val are not going to be involved? Who knows? For the final time this season, sound off in the comments below. What did you guys think of the finale? Are you happy with the outcome? Who do you want to see compete? Who should stay or become a pro? If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and want to see more of me in the future, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be alerted when I upload new content. Unless if I upload videos about World of Dance or any other video. I hope you guys have a great summer, and I'll see you for season 25. I love you all. Take care.